So how have we gone about this? It is unashamedly a New Zealand-centric solution, and it's based largely on the Beacon brand's work around the current poor performance of our housing stock. A lot of work gone into understanding the housing that we have and what needs to be done to each of those different types of houses by location. So this is kind of not some broad high-level stuff. There's a lot of detailed, robust science sitting underneath it. And the aim is for the rating tool to become a kind of one-stop shop for consumers and for the sector around improving home performance. And the aim is to kind of get people on a pathway to improve the performance of the home. So the gentleman over here who's cold because he's lives in a home that's not insulated will start with insulating his home and then add the other things that need to be done. The tool is unique. It is one of a kind internationally. We would be the first to embark on a tool that deals with both new and existing homes in the same tool. We would also be the first to provide both an online portal that enable any of us to assess your own home, a home that you're looking at buying or a home that you're looking at renting, and at the same time as that online assessment that's free of charge, there will be, as with any Green Star product, an independent third-party assessment. So we're kind of working at both extremes of providing a rating, and we're going beyond current rating tools that provide merely stars to a tool that the output will indicate the current performance of the home in an existing home, but it will also give a list of priorities and an indication of cost of what needs to be done to improve the home. So in effect, you get the basis of a renovation plan. We understand that people can't do everything at once, and so the plan is mapped out with priorities relative to people's resources. What's it look like? It is a 0 to 10 scale, and it is made up in such a way 6 key components, and we have brought together energy, health and comfort. Similar way of defining things as in Green Star, but in this case we have brought energy and health into one, and that is because the relationship between these it's so dependent. I mean, temperature, humidity, ventilation rate and energy are all so bound up together. Water, materials, waste management and site. Now, the online self-assessment, you will only be able to self-assess your home to a level of 4 stars. If the information that you put in indicates higher performance than that, you'll be told that, but the online assessment will only go from 0 to 4, and it focuses largely on the water, energy, health and comfort components. The third-party assessment, much more detailed and going right across the gambit of performance. The aim here is very much to have a consumer-friendly interface, very much like the Get Sorted, the ability to store your own information there, and the aim to make it as simple and user-friendly as possible, 35 type questions, something that can be done in less than half an hour. How might the consumer view home performance? And we all, it's like a motor car, we all see it differently. Some of us might drive a hybrid and focus on being eco-friendly, or ride a Vespa on a great day like today. Others might be concerned with health and comfort. So the tool is structured in such a way as to kind of enable a multiplicity of issues to be dealt with. So an idea of the type of questions that will be in the online assessment, and it's structured in such a way as obviously to start with the important things like insulation. And it's not just asking questions around whether you've got ceiling insulation. If the answer is no, then you don't get any more questions. But if the answer is yes, then you'll be asked to indicate how thick that insulation is. So trying to do things in as simple yet robust a way as possible. And I mean, this is based on some work that we've done at Beacon, where there's been a sample of 600 homes that we've assessed, and we've kind of had, I suppose, a learning program around what information is important and how you might bring that together so it's useful not only for consumers but for industry. So, example of the type of questions, and the questions are designed in such a way as to lead to an intervention that you would then do. So if in the kitchen there's not external ventilation, or if in the bathroom there's no mechanical extraction, then that will obviously lead to a potential intervention to reduce moisture. How will we drive awareness? And here we come back to our relationship with our partners, that there will be work done by the joint venture. Government agencies like ECA have undertaken to launch and support through their current campaigns, and in ECA's case the Energy Spot campaign will be used for that, and likewise our industry partners, both those here today and others, will be supporting the introduction of the tool in their promotional campaigns. Who are our partners? You see them all up there, and we're really grateful for the support from both Fletcher Building and Brands, who have made a big commitment over 3 years to see the development of this through. Likewise, the silver sponsors Resine, Cavalier, Bremworth and Stonewood Homes. Great support from the two major trades groups, Registered Master Builders and Certified Builders. And great support from government. And I kind of just, it has taken time because we have had to kind of patiently work with particularly government to, I suppose, bring everybody to one place around a single rating tool. The part of this process was a technical working group that worked together for about 6 months, representation from those groups and also from Cement and Concrete Association, Steel Housing Association, the Timber Industry Group, Institute of Architectural Designers. So and those conversations have been really interesting because clearly the researchers want a massive detail, and industry is more interested in simple, pragmatic ways to move forward. So there's been some really healthy debate there. But I think for us, the really strong point there has been the buy-in from those parties as we've gone along the journey. The relationship with ECA has been really interesting because, as most of you know, they had spent a considerable amount of money developing HERS, the Home Energy Rating Scheme, and as much as possible, we've tried to integrate that into what we're doing. So very much a collaborative enterprise that I accept it's probably taken too long, but it's been a learning journey, I think, for us and for industry as to how we collaborate to bring something like this together. And it will be available July, August this year. Thank you.